the one thing that I wish I had realized years ago, that if you can really understand it, may save you so much unnecessary suffering and confusion and seeking in the wrong direction, is that whatever you are seeking, whatever you are striving for, whatever you are searching for, is actually revealing to you what you believe is missing. It's what you feel is lacking. It's what you sense is incomplete about you. And that search, that seeking, it may bring temporary relief. You may create this fleeting feeling of freedom and peace and happiness, but it will inevitably fade and it will fall away, and you will be left with that void within, that sense of emptiness, that missing piece, which will never be found. Because no matter what it is that you're seeking, it all comes down to freedom, to happiness, to peace. But that is not apart from you. And in fact, it's not even something that you need to become. But even that has become a sort of crutch. And I fell into this trap. I have learned from this mistake. And in that sense, the spiritual path, the current state of our spiritual seeking, is really no different for so many people than consumerism, materialism, because it's outsourcing, it's projecting outward this false hope, this allure, this point on the horizon which is bringing something which is really only escaping and coping with whatever that inherent sense of lack is. And that's why your true self, your divinity, is really only realized through your humanity. That greater aspect of you wants to be you. You would not be you. You would not be here. You would not be experiencing what you are experiencing if it were not for your benefit. If it was not the most direct path, the path of least resistance to the realization, the remembering of your true self, of who you authentically are. And we have been programmed with so many beliefs. And it's through our experiences, through the traumas, through the trials, through the tribulations of our life, that we have come to this way, our own unique way of suppressing, of repressing all of these emotions, these energies, these beliefs, these thoughts, all of these experiences which we cannot bear to face. And so we try to numb them with things that we can acquire and accomplish, or things that we can aspire to become, or even things that we can realize, states of being that we can arise to. But after all of that, after getting everything that you want, after awakening to everything that you dream of. You will be faced with the reality of what you are and all that you have accumulated along the way that you're holding on to. And that's why allowing what you are ultimately is the gateway to that truth of who you are. At some point along your path, you will recognize what it is that I'm saying right now. That it is the resistance to your experience. It is the denial of what is. It is the suppression of who you are. That is the only interference to your true self, to the true freedom that you're seeking underneath everything that you're doing to try to cope with the current state of your experience. And I get it. I understand. It's tricky. It's confusing. We think that there's a trick, that there's a secret, that there's a way to just get beyond it. But the real you that is already beyond it does not want to get beyond it. It wants to be in the thick of it. It wants to be right at the heart of it. That's why you are here. Not to escape it, but to be right there within it. Your humanity is the gateway to your divinity, to your freedom. And if you can only have the courage to face what is, to face who you are, to face what you're experiencing with the fullness of your being, without resistance, without suppression, without denial and abandonment of yourself, then you can allow all that you are, all that is, and all that you are meant for to simply come into view in this moment without you needing to do anything at all, but simply accept and allow yourself and what is to be just as it is. There is no freedom greater than that.